Hi guys, and I'm going to be using this product to show you how I use to clean my brushes, and those are my dirty brushes. And obviously going to wait until the water is lukewarm, so that since it's cold I do not catch a cold. And I just start by dividing my brushes to the big brushes, which will be your foundation brushes, the ones that gather a lot of dirt. And then I put together also my blending brushes, which are more of my small brushes. Okay, so that's just how I divide them, from the least dirty to the most dirty. And then I just pour enough. As you can see, I never really measure, but I just pour enough into my water. And I am going to show you just how quick I get to wash my brushes. I'm going to be using this, they called it the eggshell, what do they call it? Whatever it is. And I just dip it inside there. Can you just see already the eyeshadows, the residue, everything just comes out even before I start brushing. And that is what I do. I just rub my brushes on that eggshell thing. That is what I will call it, the eggshell. The brush cleaner. And I just rub it like that, all together. And voila, my brushes are clean. Look at that, look at that. So I just so as you can see, that one, the colors don't come out anymore. I do not know, I think it's the time that I used to use rubbing alcohol to clean my brushes, because I would use so much of them, and then I would have a next client and I would have to clean them. So yeah, and I'm just gonna keep taking them out in batches and doing exactly what I did with the first batch. And so this is by far I don't know, wow, this just simplified my whole life. If you're a makeup artist or you just love makeup, that washing brushes is, oh my god, we dread for that day. But with this product, look at that. And so if you want me to plug you on this product, let me know and I will plug you. I will hook you up with this product. And this product was developed by my sister for me, guys. How special is that? So she does dishwashers and other stuff, but she did this one because I used to complain about how I use Sunlight to wash my brushes and it takes forever. And wow, this is what happens. So don't worry, guys, I will be coming up with this product to resell to you guys, and your brushes will be as clean as mine. So yeah, and I will just continue to do that with, I always just want to make sure even though I know there is nothing really much left there, but I just want to make sure that my brushes are clean. As you can see, I don't really apply a lot of pressure on the brushes when I'm washing, especially, okay, so the blending brushes are better, but if you apply too much pressure on other brushes, you'll see that the bristles go back into the brush and you are really left with just a few fibers over here, and that's not what you want to do, right? So yeah, I will just keep taking enough. I know this tutorial, or my how to wash my brush tutorial, it's kind of portrait, or it's quite, I don't know what happened when I was filming, but yeah, I hope you can be able to see what I'm doing. So those other brushes that are left in there are the brushes that I never used that are still clean. So yeah, that's why I'm leaving them in there. And just looking if they're, because they're those short brushes that are not as long that they can show up there. So I guess leave them in there. So I've washed my brushes, they're all looking nice and clean. And we are moving on to those ones that we all dread for. Oh my God, because wow, they are dirty. Dirty. They are so dirty, but do not worry. We are gonna fix that in a moment. See how thick that brush was? Because the consistency of my foundations are quite thick, so that's why they look like that. But we just put them in there, soak them in, and we start brushing. Remember not to apply too much pressure, guys. Don't apply too much pressure. You do not want the bristles to go back. I should have shown you one brush that I washed, and I had applied so much pressure, all the bristles went back. You don't want to do that. Look at that, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, I just want to plug you with this thing. I just want to plug you because it is the bomb.com, okay? It is super amazing. And you know, if you only have a few brushes and you need to wash them often, this is your go-to. I'm saying, Kiri, can you see that brush? See that one, the bristles went back. You don't want to do that. This is super fabulous. Like, wow, guys, like, I don't know, you know, if this product could wash your sins away, you know, it will be so perfect. Okay, so that one did not come out because it probably was in between those big brushes, but not to worry. Let's get you clean, baby girl. Let us get you clean. So we just keep doing that, making sure that the brush is left with no product. So this is the brush that I use to apply my contouring. So yeah, it does tend to take a lot of product, but it is clean. Look at my basin looking like chocolate. And then I move on to this other brushes, which are not so dirty but dirty. And this is like my not my foundation, my blush brushes. Yeah, so yeah, they don't really pick up a lot of dirt. And this is my spoon brush that I use to apply my foundation. Look at that. Oh, look at that chocolate. Oh, this is the chocolate factory. Look at that. This, guys, okay, I'm not gonna say how bomb this product is anymore, right? Because you can see for yourselves. You can see just how amazing this thing is. And basically here I'm just rubbing just for the just, you know. Yeah, and it is clean. It is super clean. I just enjoy doing that. I'm probably gonna do that for like 5-10 times. Yeah, my brush is clean, and I've got the small brush that I use to clean up after I've concealed my brows. So we are clean. Baby is clean. My dark bone is clean. And we're just moving on to my fan brush, and that's what I do just so that it does not lose its shape. That's how I prefer to wash my brush. Just dip it in there and give it its shape, okay? That's what I do. Even when I rinse it, that is exactly what I do. And well, now I just go in with the brushes that are not even dirty, just because, you know, when you're enjoying something, you just want to, you know. Yeah, so I just rinse off my eggshell thingy, my bob there, and look at my basin. Look at my basin. Can you see it does not even leave any, like, what do you call it? Like, there's no foundation left there on the basin. Like, everything is just so liquidy, easy to clean. And I'm like, done. I'm done, guys. Like, all those blushes, I'm done. Whereas when I used to use the sunlight, oh, it will take me, I don't know, forever. So I just put my brushes there because now it's time for the rinse. So with this product, you must really rinse your your brushes really well. You basically rinse it until you don't feel the what do you call it, they're not slippery, right? So they're not like, yeah, slippery. I don't know how best to describe it, but they're not slippery. And I always put my brushes facing the same direction so that it's easier to rinse all of them at a go. So yeah, if you're doing this and your brushes still feel very slippery, like soapy slippery, you know, then the product is still on. And you don't want to leave that product on, because when it dries with your brushes, it just kind of makes them hard, even though you can just rub your hands through it and the brushes would be back to normal. But I just advise that you make sure that your brushes are nicely cleaned up, right? And that's it, guys. That is it as far as my cleaning of my brushes is concerned. And I just continue to do that with all them brushes. Look at that. Like, this video is not edited at all, so I am not cutting any pieces. And in fact, you're gonna see for yourself, right? Yeah, you'll tell me. I do not want to market this product. It is marketing itself, okay? Because it is that great, it is that good, it works like magic. Yeah, so that's basically what I do. And we are done to the D. So I just squeeze it just to take out any water, especially from the big brushes. You just want to take out the water. Why? Because we want them to dry quicker, because tomorrow is the day for the beads. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what I was doing there, but I was probably looking for something. And here we are, the final stage. I just take this towel, hand towel, it's brown, and I like using it because, well, it's brown. You don't want to be rubbing your brushes onto a white towel. So that is basically what I do. And what this is doing, it's almost drying my brushes. So I'm just rubbing my brushes on the towel like that, and I just lay them down like that. So the ones with longer bristles, I always just go back individually and also shape my brushes so that they don't dry with a different shape, right? And remember, I always say, hold your brushes the same way. You know, always place them down the same, like facing the same direction, the bristles facing the same direction. And that is basically what I do. I cannot wait to plug you guys with this product, because wow, you are gonna love it. Like, cleaning brushes has never been this easy. It has never been this easy. Easy peasy, okay? Look at that. Look at my clean brushes. So that's basically what I'm gonna do to all my brushes, and make sure they are all nice, dry, and clean. So yeah, some people do ask me how often I wash my brushes, guys. I don't want to lie to you. I can sometimes use my brushes until there is no brush left. And you know, if I'm doing a bead where it requires certain colors I've used before, I will probably grab that brush. I'm just being honest, you know. That's what I do. But yeah, oh, look at my hands. I'm looking so pale. I think it's the lighting in this room. Yeah, I'm a yellow bone, yo. I'm a yellow bone. So yeah, we are almost done with our brushes. And yeah, that's how Sleaze washes her brushes. Did I just rhyme there? Washes her brushes. Yeah, I just rhymed. That's how Sleaze washes her brushes. Yeah. And I just turned my my towel around because, or folded it because it was a bit wet in the middle. And we are done. I'm just finishing off with that foundation spoon brush, almost like I'm ironing. I'm basically just looking for a spot where the towel isn't dry. Okay, it's enough now. It's enough. Just finishing off. Remember, this is that fan brush which you do not want it to change shape, so always make sure it dries like that. Yes girl, fight with that brush, flatten it. And yeah, just making sure there's enough space so that they can easily dry. Okay, so this is my flat brush that I use for my brows. You do not want that brush to dry in a different shape, so just make sure it's flat. Give it shape, and yeah, done. Thank you guys, and bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next videos. Do not forget to subscribe and to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Do not forget to leave your comments down below, and yeah, thank you so much guys. Toodles.